Here's how I cracked open one of those power supplies. First of all, I could not record it because it's a two-end job. But in the end, just slipped in a flat blade and then just pried it like so. As you can see now, the case is starting to come apart. So you just do this. As you can see, it's starting to crack. And by doing this on all those sides, I should be able to get it open. And now I'll figure out a way to hang my iPhone and try to record it. So let's see if that will work. Okay. As you can see, you just heard that crack. Okay, seems like I found a better spot, and yeah, I also cut myself, but because I didn't have enough patience. So, I just gone ahead and just did this side here. Now I should be able to start. Yeah, as you can see, this side here, it's pretty much off all the way. So I'm gonna repeat the same steps for the other side. Let's see. Because here it's here it's still stuck down. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do it over here. Hopefully. There we go. And there we go. Okay, maybe that was too much pressure because I just made a big dent inside it, but they're pretty hard to open, yeah, I must say that. Oh, as you can see, yeah, as you can see now it's starting to pop. Just a little bit. You can see it just popped out. So, as you can see now, just cracking open nicely. As you can see, it's also doing that on the front and on the other side as well. Hopefully. Yes, voila! And I just free it up, and it's open. Brilliant! We had a bit of a failure just trying to remove it from this little corner here, which is where I got hurt. But as you can see on the other side, it is extremely clean. And the other thing is that this one here is a bit rough. This side here when it just cracked out. So when you're going to use super glue to weld it in, to hold it back in place, it's gonna work perfectly because it's going to have a much better adhesion surface. And while inside, I didn't crack the board. It was nice. It was nice, but yeah, let's try and take out the board and see if also this one here has got the same problem. So I took out the screw, which is right over here. As you can see, it's quite a bit rusted as well. Now I can just go ahead and start lifting it. I usually pull it by the heatsink and pull it off. There we go. This is the casing. There's just a little bit right here, but not as much as on the other one. So you can see here, this is where I cracked it. And now we got those two chips here, which, well, I cannot fix, but for the rest it's gonna look pretty much original. So you can see, don't start over here because this is where the plug goes. This is where this piece here just goes right here. So there's no glue there. And also in the front as well, because the front, you can see, goes inside some ridges. Will go right here, so it's gonna be way harder to get it off. So you'd better off start by the sides, one of those two sides. So let's look at the power supply real quick. Yes, you can see there's some corrosion down this capacitor here. and yeah, it's the same. It's really the same thing. Same capacitors. Yeah, last time I removed, there was glob of hot glue on the other one as well, but I took it off to see the value. Oh, it's Sony part right here. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see, maybe. And well, it's pretty much the same thing. But this time also this one here kinda leaked as well. So, and obviously the user replaceable fuse, it's still good. And no, I didn't crack the PCB, but there is a lot of corrosion to this one here, if you can see there. Hopefully this will clean off, because it's quite nasty looking. It's definitely more corroded than the other one, that's for sure. Now let's see if I can clean that off.